Once again, we back. It's going down. Throw it off entertainment. Tell him BDC. That boy BDC, he bout to turn up. D Blaze Green, he bout to turn up. That boy Stunt Man, he bout to turn up. That girl Nene, she bout to turn up. Because we throw the throat off. Yep, we throw the throat off. Yep, we throw the throat off. Yep, we throw the throat off. Hey,
Y'all still shine. He don't never want us to shine. It's always a short life.
Y'all tripping. Stunt man look like he been working out. Got some little guns.
He does.
That's why he want a wife.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I've been doing a little stuff.
Fresh sneakers and everything.
you know, I was just working on my triceps and stuff.
How much you lifting? What you curling, man?
Honestly, I ain't really lifting. I'm just using my own body weight.
I'm doing 35 on both sides, man.
Both sides. Both sides.
What you doing? What your squat game looking like?
What your squat game?
I got 245s on both sides.
Both sides.
Get all with
25 on you, man.
Hey, man, matter of fact, before we get into who's squatting and everything, you use too much testosterone on here, okay?
Already.
I can pick up his
y'all brought up the fitness things. I'm just like, shit. Don't let this fat fool you, baby. I get me.
Oh my God, man, y'all know where y'all at, man. Y'all are on The Crib Podcast, y'all, with Throw It Off Entertainment. And as always, we bringing these special guests, man. We bringing a fireman every time.
Who's the special guest this time?
I ain't here for my help.
It's actually exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been on the show, so
we got P. Diddy cousin.
Damn. I ain't sex trafficking. No, that's all it really is.
I'm trying to get our views up there every day.
I ain't sex trafficking shit.
Everybody hear P. Diddy cousin, they like views.
And I ain't look, I ain't took Usher to the back tomorrow. Take that. You know what I'm saying? What's your girl for City Girl? I ain't got the peak cocaine cool shit out there.
Look, everybody putting in that YouTube tag
I
right
ain't
now.
sent my kids out and went to that damn Caribbean.
Everybody
I ain't got no jet called love. You know what I'm saying?
You best believe the tag gonna say P. Diddy cousin, so our video go to the top. It's gonna go to the top.
Hey, when he go to jail, they gonna have a cell called love. Love. Come on.
No. But for real, y'all, our special guest that we got today is Gary.
How y'all doing?
Gary.
What's going down?
Gary, what do they call you?
Gary Coleman.
Gary.
Gary Coleman.
Someone call me Ill Will, some say Taz, some say Gary, some say GK.
I'm familiar with GK.
I like GK.
See, I haven't formally got to know you or introduce you. But they told me a lot about you, man. I heard that you a man of many hats. You got a lot of things going on, and you that man that everybody need to be friends with.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what it is. You know, where I'm from, man. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Oh,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Hey,
oh,
don't hate on the big racket.
Look, we ain't going there without being straight.
Right? Listen, why I left. This is called what it is.
Homeboy, boot state.
Hey, shout out to Easy Town, Park Town, all them people. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, we're gonna pull through there like we did when we went to Atlanta.
Nah, Brookstown.
Everybody was fast.
Brookstown, like y'all hood out here is different. Like
It
when y'all
is.
told me it was hood, I'm thinking like Baton Rouge because our hood look like a slave plantation. You know what I'm saying? So it's one
They
way
got
in.
people walking around barefooted out there.
So like when they showed me the hood, I was like, oh, this is a subdivision. You know what I'm saying? So cause it's a subdivision.
Yeah,
so back home, like it ain't like that.
Yeah.
It's like if you seen Uncle Tom's Cabin. And you seen the shotgun house they gave the plantation. I ain't talking about the people in the house. I'm talking about the people that worked in the field. That's how Baton Rouge houses look in the hood. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, you go to Brookstown, it's one way in that bad boy, and it's one way out.
Yep.
That sounds like Haverstock
You know what I'm saying?
apartments.
So 70805 go down.
Man.
So I mean, I ain't knocking on. Then you got where Boosie from. He on the south. Boosie and Gate.
Man, shout out to man. Boosie, you go a long way in Milwaukee. I'm letting you know. He already know. He the only rapper that come and show us love because he ain't scared of getting shot.
Now I can't say that, and I don't say this too much, but like the Boosie always talk about this guy named Ivory.
Yeah.
And I didn't know who Ivory was until the funeral. Well, my grandmother told me I was related to him. You know what I'm saying? So like on my grandfather's side.
Yeah.
So I ain't one of the people like, oh, I'm down. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm called what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I heard what happened about him and stuff like that, and it's just Baton Rouge is crazy, bro. If you get too much hype, too much attention, you got to leave.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they had rappers that was coming up and they'll shoot you, bro. They like,
man, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Didn't Boosie talk
and we
about
ain't even talking about the dudes too, girls too.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
it's good.
But I like my city until I like it from a distance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like as soon as I cross that Mississippi Bridge, man, I don't even want to go see my mom.
As soon as you hit another tax bracket, you was gone.
That's what it was.
As soon as they broke in my studio the fourth time, I was gone.
The
fourth time.
Not the fourth.
You tripped on the third.
Dang.
But Baton Rouge is like you don't have. Like out here in Texas, y'all have resources.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all have a black dollar system out here. Baton Rouge don't have that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because like when I first moved to Texas, I was scared as hell as a cops because back home they beat us. Like no, they had a cop pull me over. And I was shaking.
Know nothing about it.
Yeah. Like I ain't been in situations, man, where I didn't had a cop pull me over.
Yeah.
And because I ain't had no record, I was good, but he beat my homeboy, because my homeboy had a record. I didn't see cops move. Matter of fact, my homeboy D, he a rapper. We was coming from Little Rock.
Yeah.
And we was going through Lake Providence.
Yeah.
It's 4 cars that passed us by speed, but because they seen 2 black dudes, man, I didn't even know they was chasing us.
I'm telling you.
Cause he had an old 1982 Bronco.
I'd pull that over too.
Listen,
was in there with that.
Bruh, I'm in the car. I say, D, is that a Bronco behind us? He said, man, I think them the police. I said, we
was the
going
police
big.
in the Bronco?
Yeah.
I'm sitting there. So he like, man, we've been chasing y'all for like 5-10 minutes.
Well, he was in an 82 Bronco. He wasn't gonna catch on.
Exactly.
So he talking about, man, y'all was chasing, y'all was racing with the other car. I said, what other car? It's just me and him. So he was like, no. So 3 cars and passed by. Man, they didn't took the dogs out. Talking about, man, if you got dope in the car, just tell us. We'll just write you a ticket. Come on now.
Boom.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I like.
Man, they ain't let us go until I told him. At this time, I was a project manager at the plant, and my homeboy was a pipe fitter. He was like, what y'all do for a living? I said, I'm a project manager. Boy, their whole attitude changed.
So let me ask you, was anybody in that car light skinned?
We both are.
That's
we
my
both are.
Right
We
there.
both are.
Not light
Hey,
skinned.
boy, I'm saying, if we got a car, you might see some oil dripping.
I'm telling you right now, the only thing that saved us, we was going to Atlanta one time on the trip. The only thing that saved us was a light-skinned dude was driving, and it was him. That boy threw his damn badge out the window. He said,
The crazy thing about
everybody put your hands up.
With the gun out there. Wait a minute, what's going on?
He was like, wait a minute. HPD.
Calm down.
My homeboy had a bottle, the little thing. They're like, oh, them X pills. So he opened them up, and he was like, oh, them X pills. I said, man, them ain't X pills. I can tell you what it is, but them ain't X pills. What is it? It make your dick hard.
Oh, man. That's messed up.
I said, if you want one.
You know what you should have said? You should have said, I can try one right now.
I got that from the adult store.
I'll try one right now.
We was trying to have fun in that. We was trying to have fun in St. Louis.
You should have took them off. Yeah.
I said, go and pop one.
That's a skip.
Right there. Right there. Anyway, back on topic. This man crazy.
We're gonna talk about your business, man. We're gonna talk about who you is, what you represent, what you got going on, and the reason you moved down here to Texas and got away from Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
I came down here. I really came down here because I had a plant job.
Okay.
And when I first moved to Texas, I went to Victoria, Texas.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I don't even know where that is, but yes.
Well, Victoria, Texas. What I didn't know, if you know anything about MS-16, the game.
Game.
So Victoria is like the hub.
Yeah.
Everything from whatever like that. I didn't know I was staying in the area.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So But I was working at Dow Chemical, and one thing about the oil and gas, you can work a job, and then when that job ends, you gotta find another job.
Yeah, you gotta find a
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's not like you working at a hospital or something like that. And I spent my whole career just moving around the country doing that.
Okay.
But I always wanted to live in Houston.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? One thing about manifestation, I used to speak it when I was in Louisiana, like, I'm moving to Houston.
Yep.
Gotcha,
You know what I'm
gotcha.
saying? And so that's the thing about manifestation. So then but at the same time while I was living out there, my daughter was a preemie. She was born like 1 pound. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And so like, I told my wife, quit, I got you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I would go back and forth from Louisiana to Victoria, Texas. When you going through them things, you don't realize how long a drive that is. But anyway, so I ended up being in the homeless shelter, like when I moved to Houston, because I didn't have nowhere to stay. So I lived in the homeless shelter through the VA, because I'm a veteran. For like
Appreciate your service, sir.
no problem, thank you.
Yeah, appreciate it.
For 3 months. Not because I had an apartment, but it wasn't ready yet. But I wouldn't have had to live in a homeless shelter. That's when I stopped. I always had trust issues.
Yeah.
So like one of the dudes,
I barely trust these dudes.
I used to travel from Louisiana and Victoria, Texas, to help out this one guy. And so when I needed his help, I never asked for no help. When I needed him this one time, he told me no. And it's crazy because we moved the day Harvey hit. The day Harvey hit, I went and got my wife.
Man.
So, and you know that I went through Victoria.
Yeah.
That's where we came from.
Yeah.
So as soon as we came out, they was like, hey, they ain't let nobody else out that city.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So
I got out of there in time.
Yeah, so came out here. It was rough because I kind of like moving to Texas and Baton Rouge is different because like, you know, I come from, you know, you shooting all these, doing photography, shooting the eye candy girls, the big, the booty girls and all that. And they had the magazine, this and that. But when I came out here, it's different because like in Baton Rouge, when I came from Baton Rouge, it's a division. Like it's almost like segregation. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like one side, like I would say if you know College Drive, everything from College Drive all the way to Plank Road, that's hood.
Yeah.
Everything from College Drive, LSU and all that, it's white folks.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So I didn't know, we didn't, like, if they had this club area called Tiger Pen, they come hard on us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I didn't really know about, you know, white and black or whatever like that. And the military taught me about it, but I used to think if you mess with a white girl, you go to jail.
Yeah.
Man, it was that bad?
I'm serious, that's how we was raised.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because now that I've been out and moved around, I look at Baton Rouge as a slave mentality mindset.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at that time, I had the same mindset. So, I mean, I came down here and I had to put my business on hold, get my family straight. That took a couple years, and then, but I started studying around the city and the workouts. And then I noticed everybody was into fitness. They ain't doing that back home.
Right.
You know what I'm
they
saying?
fitness another way, hopping fences.
Yeah.
The fences ain't up, bro.
We don't have fences.
So, you know, I went through that. I had published, I had sponsored a couple girls, even into the fitness competition. And then now a lot of people do fitness competitions.
Yeah.
But the thing, how I looked at it was, there was no promotion behind it.
Okay.
Like you gotta think about it. The fitness person spending all this money on their products, the gym, eating, all that. And then when I went there, I was like, nobody, if you don't come in the top 3, nobody know you.
Yeah.
True.
So you didn't spend, and then you gotta spend, so you done spent that in $5,000. Then you got a hotel fee. Then you got to put that little tan thing on your body. That's more money. Then you got makeup. Then you got hair. Then it's a lot.
You talking about when you saying that, you saying like the fitness challenges where they actually like on stage doing all this stuff. That's what you talking about?
No, I'm talking about the preparation for that.
Okay, got you.
The tanning.
The tanning.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but that's what you talk about when you say
Yeah, but and
competition.
then
right?
when you go in there, you go there, there's a whole bunch of girls on there, you got 3 judges. And you like, they bring you up and bring you up and you stand for then pose the coaches. That costs. So then you got face forward, then you turn to the side back, and they looking for the physique, right? But then on social media, after I looked at that and I saw it was no promotion, then I looked at social media and you got all these girls doing fitness and they don't look like the girls on stage.
Yeah, exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I was like, wait a second.
manly stuff, I can't get down with it, bro.
I say that's a gap somewhere.
Yeah.
So I kind of studied the gap a little bit, and this my way of going through Houston through different people, and I started discovering like YouTube and iTunes and all this other stuff. So I was just like, hey, let me see what that do.
Yeah.
So I got kind of good with that, promoting people and stuff like that. And first I just did it for fun. Yeah. Because it was exciting to see the numbers come through and the likes and all that kind of stuff. But then I'm like, wait a second, this shit too easy. Exactly. But then I seen other people have a hard time, and I'm sitting back like, it's not that hard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and so then when I started doing that, and that's how I got hooked up with Antonio Reed and Epic Records. Because
hold that thought though. Hold that thought. Before we talk about that, we're gonna get back with that.
Okay.
We're gonna be back. Hey man, we over here talking to Gary, man. Hey, we gonna catch y'all later because we gotta pay some bills around here.
Yeah.
And we gotta
quick break.
Yeah, well, quick break.
Before the lights go off.
Before the lights go off. It's about to cut off in a few minutes.
Yeah, we gotta get the peak eye solution for Nini's eye.
Wait a minute.
I do not got pink eyes. I'm not gonna talk about his line today.
We'll be back after this break.
God damn.
Hey, Dad, let's go. Well, what the hell happened to you? What's going on?
I just got in a fight.
Who you got into a fight with?
Big J.
Big J, look at your face, man. Big J, that 14-year-old that go to school with you?
Nah, he not 14.
What you mean he not 14? So he 10? You let a goddamn 10-year-old beat your ass.
Nah, he built different.
He built different. You built different.
No.
We built different.
Dad, he built different.
Built different. You know what? Where he at? I don't play with kids, adults. What you mean?
Around that corner.
Around the corner.
Yeah.
How old is he?
He's a grown man.
You're a grown man. Come on, where you at? You say around the corner?
Yeah.
Let's go. Oh shit! Whoa. Is that him?
Nah, Dad, that's not him. He around the corner.
Well, I was just making sure. I ain't want to. I was about to get at work to him, man.
Dad, I tell you, he built different.
This him? Oh, this gonna be some easy work.
1 minute later.
Right, he crazy. He crazy. Walk that trick. 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 360 is visual. That's how you picture folks.
We build these walls around ourselves, but sometimes those walls we build can keep us away from what we really want.
Explain this.
That's the problem.
You can't help yourself. Look, I don't have time for this bullshit.
I wish this could last forever.
To death do us part. Between the lies, I gave you my all.
Shadows are calling, the curtain is drawn. How far we have fallen, I'm out on the run. Live in the violence, die by the sword.
GK.
Welcome back, man. Y'all are back here in the crib with Throw It Off Entertainment, and we got our boy GK, Mr. Gary himself in here, man. Boy got a lot of knowledge, a lot of business, man. If you don't know this man, you need to know him.
Right now.
Put him on your bucket list. Go Google him.
As long as you know he was on the podcast
I am
first.
Googleable.
Oh.
He was on the
I'm
podcast first.
And I'm Yahooable.
Yahooable.
That boy say I'm on Yelp.
Yeah.
Playing with me. Yelp.
No, Yelp be scamming people. I don't
Yeah, that's true. That depends on what you do.
You pay Yelp $300. That's their money.
They gonna send you all robots.
Yeah.
They gonna send
And
you all
then swear to
robots.
God, they helping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all robots. We tried.
We tried it.
We tried it. It's okay. Don't worry.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Nah, but okay. Before we went on the break, can you kind of continue on the conversation?
I think I'm telling you Epic, yeah. So
Yeah.
Tony Reed. So I was before my time. So before everybody was doing.
Before the gray hair.
Nah, I still don't got that.
He trying.
You trying?
Nah, you been shooting shots, so I'm gonna shoot back.
Hey.
You gotta get him.
Some young girls let them do the great hair. They pay y'all up because y'all broke. I'm paying.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm married though. I'm married.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. People get in trouble.
I'm married too, but I'm just saying.
All
There's
the
some sugar daddies that got a whole lot of
people
Coca-Cola.
quiet.
Hey, there's some sugar daddies with a whole bunch of Coca-Cola money.
You say,
Hey,
Ain't lying.
I could be a daddy, but I don't need to give up no sugar.
Oh. Okay. He tried a little punch line. Okay, Skittles.
Make sure you use that big game on your knees when you're on your knees.
And she don't complain.
Anyway. Here's the rip.
Here we go.
Hey. But no, so I went to Epic Records about before my time because like this was when everybody, all the rappers was in the streets and they was hustling and selling CDs.
Yeah,
I was already on the internet doing what we do today.
Yeah.
So my partners from back then, they tell me that, man, Gary, you before your time. You know what I'm saying? Because we wasn't selling CDs. I had digital download cards.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
And we was passing that out, and that's how we was getting our streams up through CD Babies.
Okay.
So I had bought like 1,000 download cards, and we'll scratch them all off. And instead of selling CDs, we already getting paid $1 off every stream, if you know how the stream works. So we would just say, hey, I said,
because I don't know what's going on. I'm not gonna lie.
so like digital download cards. So you remember when everybody was doing like downloading
floppy disks?
No, like
okay. I'm checking.
She said, floppy disks.
I'm checking.
Get out.
What the hell? Everybody get what? Let's go home.
I'm only 34.
you said floppy disks.
I'm only 34.
Hey, so that's in the 80s, man. You know that floppy.
I was born in 89. Hell.
So was I, but even I know that.
First of all.
See, so listen to this. So basically, like digital download cards. You remember the when everybody was downloading like ringtones and everything?
Oh, okay, yes.
All right. Well, we got it to where you could download a whole track.
Okay, got you.
So we was passing out downloadable cards, and we knew everybody wasn't gonna buy them. So we'd just scratch them up and say, hey, download this to your phone. It's all code there, it's free. So we was getting strings off of that. Then I was already doing YouTube campaigns for them before everybody else was doing them.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The only thing that messed it up is when we went to Epic Records, and I don't talk bad about nobody, but like the deal didn't go through because everybody was shaking their head. They just say the artist said you could take the hood out the artist. How they go with that?
Yeah.
And it didn't go right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they kept saying make a hit. He got frustrated, said some stuff, and he was like, man, you ain't got to pay me. Just put me on stage with your best artist.
That's sure what they did. They ain't paying me.
And I was like, okay. So I left music alone. I was like, I ain't got time for this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, he's a good dude. We still talk today. Love him like a brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But sometimes when you elevate the other stuff, everybody can't go with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Cause that definitely made me think about. I've been thinking about this today for quite a bit. I'm thinking like, it's a difference between having a broke mentality and a wealthy mentality. Broke mentality is like, yo, I gotta get this money. It's just all about just money.
Yeah.
Wealthy mentality is like, yo, how can I? Okay, I got this music like you did. Like, okay, well, how can I make sure I'm generating wealth off of this?
Yeah, because especially when I was putting the money behind everything.
Yeah.
And when we went on road trip, we had a deal. Like I wasn't like he knew how to talk to the street dudes. I knew how to talk to the corporate dudes. You know what I'm saying? So we had a little,
nice
you know,
team thing
like
going.
a team thing going. But moving past that, then I told him, I said, bro, we're not gonna make it in Baton Rouge. We gotta move to Houston. He didn't want to leave. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? So fast forward, I'm seeing all the ladies. I told you about the gaps and then stuff like that. And I saw the fitness, and then I had already, like I said, man, I was already shooting girls.
Yeah.
So going back to Louisiana, a lot of girls would come to me with their outfits. I didn't like them.
Yeah.
So I would go shopping with the girls.
Okay.
And I would tell them to pick. We would go shopping together.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there telling them, okay, get this, get that. No, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Like
so you was pimping.
It ain't even. You see how that screwed up?
You can't lie to another pimp. I know pimps.
The next one he gonna be on is divorce court. He ain't got time to be playing with you.
I used to be a pimp.
This guy was sitting there like, hold on now. Not that.
I was really like we'll go in the thing and we'll like, okay. I'm like, nah, because in my mind, I always been a visionary person when I shot.
Yeah.
I know where it's going. Most photographers be shooting, they just be happy to be shooting a girl. You know what I'm saying? But I always had like, okay, where these pictures go?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Branding.
And so like,
Branding, yeah.
I was already branding girls back then because like when they leave me, and I would always tell every girl, you can leave. I say, but it's gonna cost you to come back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when they left, look at him. He's like,
You know what? That goes for all of y'all. That goes for all of y'all.
I send them to the water player.
I know it when I hear it.
Send them to the water
I'm
player.
gonna take that like, if any of y'all leave, y'all gotta pay to come
All
back.
this boy need a cake.
look, but I knew that the blueprint was in my head.
Yeah.
They don't know the blueprint.
Yeah.
So when they left, they brand dropped.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, so they thought they was hot. They knew everything, and then because I would hold their hand, I was like when you managing girls, like you really, it's like a marriage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got to know them and stuff like that. So when I was managing, and I was doing that, I was like, well, then I had one girl. She tried to come back. I was like, man, I'm gonna need about 900. Cause like, if you really want to come back, you really want to come back. Give me now, cause I put. Here's the thing, I put all that work in, I put all that money in.
Yeah.
They didn't ask me to do it, but I cared enough to do it. You see what I'm saying? Because I knew about
my
brand.
money?
So,
Better have my money.
So that's
reality hit.
Yeah.
So that would happen when I was already, you know.
Yeah, that's what was the
doing
next
that.
thing we was gonna talk about.
So what is that? That's
So
what we really want. We need to get
this what I'm
what
getting
is
to. This what I'm getting to. So I left the models and I started looking at the fitness girls online. And I like, oh, I don't want to shoot the models no more.
Yeah.
I want to shoot them.
Yeah.
Because they, first of all, they motivate them. They inspirational. And everybody they trying to help everybody. So
It's
like,
purposeful.
It's purposeful. Models didn't have no purpose. I mean, I'm saying they wasn't doing content.
They just wanted some pictures.
They just want to take
They
pictures.
want pictures.
You know what I'm saying? They won't be paid to take pictures, but then it's up to you to market.
Yeah.
Or if I go talk to them, they already content creators. So I'm gonna shoot them, mix it up with what they already doing, but what's the benefit from it, right? Because everybody got a clothing line.
Yeah.
I'm the only motherfucker around here putting people on billboards. Pardon my French. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You ain't put us on one
So
yet.
like, shut up, boy.
Hey, hold on, y'all.
And the reason why I ain't putting on no
Y'all didn't get what he
billboard is
said.
because I don't want you to break my billboard. It costs a lot of money.
Yeah.
I can't put ugly dudes on there.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Dang, that's why your face is never on
Hey,
it.
boy, you look like a dead frog in muddy water.
Wait a minute.
I'm talking about when the frog legs go up, I'm talking about it's sinking down.
And that's why your face is like gator meat, huh?
Now, if my face look like gator meat, boy, you look like a giraffe asshole. Well, you like hey, I'm quick with it. You see, I'm quick with it. I'm quick with it. Boy, this block, the safety ain't on this block. I'm telling you.
Give them a roasting session.
Right now. The show. Yeah,
but nah, so like, you know, so then I did all that. You
yeah, scratching his eyebrows.
I did all that stuff.
Kind of hard.
Yeah, but quick. The reason why I'm like that because like when I was in college, I got 3 degrees. I got associates, a bachelor's, and a master's. I did stand-up comedy to put myself through school.
Okay.
Because like my wife at that time, I was doing some illegal stuff. I ain't gonna go into it, but my wife was like, I don't want to look over my back.
Yeah.
Doing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So really and truly, I left a lot of legal stuff alone because of her.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? She saved me.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So like this year July be 20 years married.
Man, shout out to Black Love.
So,
Black Love.
and I used to tell her all the time, why you don't leave me? She say, if I leave you and you blow up, and another bitch is with you, she said, I'm gonna kill you and
That's me.
So I say,
I'm gonna shoot you.
I say, well, and she from the country. She country. Like I was wrestling with my wife one time, and I ain't know she was this strong.
She kind of strong.
No, you know your wife strong when she put you in the head like y'all playing, and you see them little white lights, and that's Jesus telling you.
She's squeezing that artery.
I say, bro, I'm gonna knock the shit out you. Knock the shit out. Stop playing.
My son, quit messing with
me. Oh, I had asthma when I was little. I had to take steroids. Go do that shit on somebody else.
Take your asthma medicine somewhere else.
You had to pull your man card real quick.
So like, I started shooting fitness girls, and they looked better in the clothes than the models.
Right.
But then they was doing fitness. They didn't. A lot of people don't shoot fitness girls.
Right.
And we not talking about the muscle girls. We talking about the girls on social media. That like that. So I was just like, I was shooting them, and I was putting them on billboards, and I'm like, I'm missing something. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting back and I'm shooting them, and I'm paying them, whatever like that. And I would even go to the gym and work out with them.
Yeah.
You know. So then my clothing line, like I went from fashion to the fitness with gear, and during the pandemic when I got the billboards, because I did a deal with some billboard companies to where I can able to offer, because a lot of small businesses they don't have a lot of money to pay for billboards.
Right.
So I negotiated a way where small business can afford it.
Right.
So now we're not just talking about billboards in Houston. We're talking about billboards all over the country.
Yeah.
Okay. We're talking about kiosks in every mall across the country. Now, if you're a business, and that's better because social media just give you social media traffic.
Right, exactly.
If they don't follow you, then how they know about you?
And you gotta know how to do it too.
And then the thing about it is, if the way social media works, if I'm following stunt, and y'all not following stunt, then I don't get to know y'all, because I'm not gonna pop on y'all feed.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But billboards is different. You ain't got to be following me. You can see my stuff on that billboard, and you're going to type in whatever address I put on that billboard.
Yeah.
And then you're going to Google it, then that's how it happened.
Yeah.
Because social media, they say social media makes sales, but you got to add outdoor media and online media together to make that stuff work. Then you got to have a niche. A lot of people on social media don't have niches. They just posting stuff. Niches like getting ready to go to war. Right. If you're the general, right, and let's say you got a niche of basketball, right? So all your content should be basketball related, right? Your hashtag should be basketball related. Every post, think about every post as a soldier.
Yeah.
And think about the niche, you're attacking every market in that niche that's related to that niche. Now, when you do a campaign, now that's airstrike.
Yeah.
So that's how you gotta look at social media.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you gotta stay consistent with it.
Yep.
So how long have you been doing billboards? When did you get started on this?
And how can we get on one?
Well, I'm gonna cut your hair off.
No, we serious. That was a serious question.
But no, I've been doing billboards since the pandemic.
Yeah.
Because I started off with the booty magazines and stuff, but I never really enjoyed it. Like,
you enjoy the booty magazines?
I didn't, because believe it or not, a lot of girls that was doing the booty magazine, they don't even want to do it. That's all they had. I remember one time there was one girl, she was well known in like early 2000s, and she was shaking. And I said, "Go, what the hell you shaking for?" Long story short, she's like, "Man, I don't want to do this." Boom, boom, boom. And next thing you know, she was just like, I just do it because I ain't got nothing else to look forward for. So like that's why you don't never see me do bourgeois photography. I don't do nothing half with naked or nothing like that. I do something like put some clothes on. The only thing you might see me do is like bra and panties, but it's sports bra and panties. Because women, after talking to so many women, they want to be comfortable. So you know what I'm saying? So I did that. So then once I did the clothes, I was like, I'm missing something, and then I found out about this frog machine.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna cut you out one more time.
One more time.
Cut you out.
We're gonna get to the frog machine.
We gonna get to the frog machine. We gotta put
all this together.
We finna put all this together. All right, y'all. Hey, y'all over here rocking with Throwed Off Entertainment and my boy Gary. I mean, he the man with the many plans.
Exactly.
And the billboards that we're gonna be on soon.
He a Jamaican, like he got every job in the world and stuff.
I'm like a John Penis, pick one.
Hey, one thing I want to say, hey, ladies, he is hiring. You know, if you need.
So ladies, so let y'all know. If you can't get on the frog machine, I'm not gonna shoot you. But I paid women to race on the frog machine, which we'll get to. But I also pay women for photo shoots. I don't expect you to be in my presence, cause I have certain ladies I want. So I don't just go shoot anybody just cause you think you a model or whatever like that. You got to show me fitness content. That's the only women I shoot.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If you can't get on the frog machine, don't holler at me.
Cool.
And he don't want no person that look like Angela Bassett off of What's Love Got to Do With It.
Shut up. And with that, we'll be back after this break.
And we're gonna show you what that frog machine look like.
Stella got a groove back. Stella got a groove back. I like that.
Hello there, darling. I bet you're wondering what I'm watching. Well, if you're wondering and you're really curious, you should go subscribe to Throwed Off Entertainment today. I'm telling you, it's the best comedy there's around, and I want nothing but the best. Especially if you're looking for entertainment with big, sexy chocolate men like that Chris Clay. They call him Big Daddy. Anyway, yes, go subscribe today. Excuse me, I need to get back to my festivities.
Crazy. Oh. Hey, what's up? It's your new favorite podcast, the Just Acting Up Show. Be sure to check us out on YouTube and streaming everywhere. And join in on the conversation as we talk with several actors, directors, writers, producers, and more from some of your favorite TV shows and movies, whether that's big screen, small screen, independent, major, we cover it all. Plus, we got more on current events, sports, music, entertainment, and everything Hollywood. It's your new favorite podcast, the Just Acting Up Show.
Hey y'all, what's up? You're back on the Crib Podcast with the one and only Throwed Off Entertainment. We here with our special guest, Gary GK, man. Gary GK. And well, shoot, what we about to do real quick?
You know, it was one question I wanted to hit Gary with, man, because I know a lot of people are interested in those billboards that you put up for them. Now, is this only business that you put up on billboards, or can they hit you up for like personal billboards?
It didn't matter. Like I've done birthday billboards. So a lot of people want to celebrate their birthday. You know how we do. Girl, it's my birthday, time to turn up. What better way to celebrate your birthday than put it on a billboard?
That's dope.
I've had people in Detroit contact me for funerals and putting funeral things on their billboard. I've had some people contact me about the birth of a baby.
Yeah.
You know, so it's different. Just like you'll go to a photographer and try to celebrate certain things you want to get captured, it's the same thing in the billboard. So the thing about it, we live in an age where everybody want to be seen.
Yeah.
So social media, it don't really cover these things unless you got a lot of followers. And even if you got a lot of followers, you're still not being seen. Because I know You ever go in the mall and see a girl or see a guy and you don't know who that is, but you go check on their page, they got like 300, 400,000 followers.
Yeah.
But you don't know them.
Yeah.
But then the difference is social media will make you an internet sensation. Billboards will make you a household name.
Yeah.
Completely different.
So you have regular printed billboards and you have digital.
No. Don't. It's all digital because the thing about it, we living in a time now, but everything is going digital.
Yeah.
Print costs too much money. Yeah. So like print will get like 20,000, but the ecosystem is helping out too because when you do, it costs maybe 60 for every print billboard. You cutting up 60 trees.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So by you going digital, and here's the thing about digital, I can track the results of your billboard, just like you can track on social media. You can't do that with print. So I can tell you how many people saw it, the impressions on it, and all that. So I can tell you all that. So now I can track it. You can't do that with print billboard. Same thing with kiosks in the mall.
Yeah, I was gonna say you do kiosks in the mall too, right?
Same thing. So that's the best way to kind of put all those things together.
Come on, small business.
Hey, come on now. Personal, small businesses, man. Listen, holla at them if y'all want them billboards, man. I'm actually gonna hit them up sometime in April for a billboard myself.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
I have a shirt on.
And another thing too, music artists. Y'all put music out and y'all travel from city to city.
Right.
You can put a billboard up from city to city with me.
Yeah.
Just let me know what date. Like schedule a day. Okay, Gary, this my tour date schedule.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, okay, so a billboard need to come up on them dates, and I can schedule it and plan it. So the day you hit touchdown, that billboard is up.
I like it.
You see what I'm saying? So now you can look big without spending big money.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Now getting into the next thing. So you got a machine that everybody needs to know about. This is how the ladies make money, correct? This is the way they can enter and make money, be seen as well, right?
Yeah. So like, you get a lot of girls that work out. They do their squats and everything.
Yeah.
This machine does the same thing, just a bit. So that one is like, what is it, vertical? This one is horizontal. And the ladies, I actually, a lot of ladies online don't know about this.
Yeah.
So when I try to hit them up, a lot of girls don't pay attention to their DM, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But social media for me is YouTube. I love YouTube more than anything. So, and it's taking off on YouTube.
So what's it called? So they know.
Bullfrog machine.
Bullfrog
machine, but it's in the federation. It's in the Glamour Fitness Bullfrog Federation, which is to race, which you all get paid to race, and you get paid to do photo shoots.
This man is paying y'all to get on this bullfrog machine and race.
Yep.
And is this only for women or is it for anybody?
Right now it's just for women.
No, I'm talking about the machine.
Machine's for anybody.
Okay.
But right now the race is just for women, and there's a video game that we're working on right now to complement the race.
Oh, that's dope.
So then moving right along, then you have the motivation speaking after.
Yeah. But wait, before we talk about the motivation speak, you gotta show us how to use the machine, right?
Y'all
over here. Y'all will show us how to use the machine, and we're gonna do that. So, you about to switch the camera real quick.
Ready? All right, listen here, y'all. So, this is frog machine. This is what all the girls race on. Let me explain something to you. You see how y'all girls be in the gym and y'all be doing the squats, whatever like that? This the same thing, but that's vertical. This is horizontal, right? So I got 70 pounds. This is resistance bands, which is more than what most people lift. So basically, you get on this thing.
Hey, but my question is, do it adjust? Like, if you can make it lighter?
You can. You can make it. You can take these off.
Okay.
So the thing about it is,
let's take a moment and realize that Nene ain't over here.
So yeah. So listen, the thing about it is, since I've been doing this, if you squat probably like a 45 on both sides, you do this long enough, you're gonna be doing 2 plates without even going to the gym. Okay? So put your foot in.
6 plates back.
Now the thing about this is, it's all about your power, right? You see this thing moving. No, you good. So you're gonna put your foot in here and you're gonna go like this. Nene, so you might wanna stand up. You ready?
If y'all don't know,
so I squat 2 plates on both sides because of this. Before this, I wasn't doing that. But the thing about it is, you see how fast I was going.
Make sure you stay.
So when you're racing, it's about the power in your glutes, legs. And ladies, what y'all do? Y'all always look in the mirror trying to see your butt and your thighs. Now you got something you can race in, and I'm paying you to race.
Oh! Hey, yo, matter of fact, hey, Blaze, you want to try it?
Hey, y'all, I'm going to bring that thing back, man.
Hey, bring it back. Me and Blaze going to bust it down one time since Nene too scared. She barely wear a bet, $1.10, but okay.
First of all, if it's not no Cheetos at the finish line, I ain't doing shit.
Oh, so it's only a one way. It don't go back. That's what helps.
Because it's forward.
I didn't know that. That's a good thing to know.
Yeah.
So you got the locks on the side that tell you.
Yeah, so see, I made a mistake by putting on free. Free lets you do too much stuff. This is forward make you go just straight.
Okay.
So I mixed the chutes. With my frog machine race. So I paid the fitness miles not only just to shoot my clothes, but to race. And I put both on billboards. When you do this, now you in the lead. Right now, every woman that does this in a race, right now we're preparing a video game to go with this.
Oh, nice.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Dang, Blaze, you want to hit it first?
First of all, y'all, I want to say, I tried to get on. I got tired of it.
Nah, I'm just suggesting.
We got it on. Don't worry, it's going in.
I got tired of getting on it. I couldn't even do it.
But
But, if fellas, I'm going to let you know, I'm going to give you game, fellas. It helped with your stroke.
Oh, yeah, I noticed it like, boom.
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 African swap.
Boom. Boom. Boom.
You know,
Hey, you notice he out of breath, right? So you know that cartoon that say how many licks it takes to get to the pop? How many strokes it gonna take him to like, oh, my bad, baby. Watch back. Let him do it. Watch back. All right, push. Oh, let go.
I feel like a lizard.
I was already in the next
But you see how much power it got.
I feel a lot. It works the legs a whole lot.
And it's gonna work your lower abdomen.
Let me try this.
And it seemed real fun too, because I was like, man, I can keep going on this thing until I
Yeah.
out.
Go ahead.
So it's fun.
I'm gonna start further back.
It's fun. So
It is. It's real fun, man.
you got a stunt?
Oh yeah.
What you say?
hit it.
Yep, Stunt gonna want to do dance moves out on him.
All right, now grab the ball. Now push. There you go.
Look how low he is.
Slap it.
So low.
There you go. What you doing? You can. Yeah, but it's wrong.
That's why that one lady peed in his macaroni.
I think that thing is pregnant.
Yeah.
Say what? You think that thing pregnant?
I got a vouch for it, man. This definitely seems like a fun machine, man, to be on. And I'm a little winded already.
Look at my sweat. So I'm telling you. So since we still on top of this, businesses. So not only am I doing this, y'all can sponsor the events I have all over across the country by being on billboards and kiosks. All right, that's how you can get on billboard kiosks, because it's by doing that. So that way, with this event, you can be sponsors. All you have to do is just put yourself on there. $350 will get you on the billboard for 3 days. Okay. So that's how that works. Anywhere across the country.
You wake up every morning. You go to work. You go to your job and clock in. And you think to yourself, I'm miserable. You don't like being at home. Your family can tell that you're not right in the head, but you feel like deep inside, it's more. I should be doing more, but you don't know what it is. You know, people can't talk to you, become antisocial. You need to find your passion. You see, we live in a world today where over 49% of us are miserable on our jobs. We work a system. We're content with that system. So you gotta ask yourself one thing. How do I stop being so damn miserable? You got to find your passion. You know what your passion is? Do you know what your strengths are? See, passion is when you can't sleep at night because your mind is going through different visions and different videos in your mind of what I need to do, what I need to go chase. And once you find it, you match it with your strength. You got to get out that rut. You got to get out of you being content all the time. It's not safe for nobody out here. It's not. So what is it that you really want out of life? What is it that one thing you know that you could share with the world? And the world accepts it in. How do you match your strength with your passion? How do you become persistent with it? The same energy you use to go to work and put into your job, you put into your passion, but identifying it is what will take you out of misery. You gotta find it. You gotta dig deep. It's like taking a bulldozer or some type of construction equipment, and you keep digging and you keep digging and you keep digging till you get to the core of the earth, till you get to the core of what your passion really is. If you're scared to fall on your ass, don't go for your passion. Stay in misery. But if you want something better out of life, find your passion. This is GKW.
This is the part right here. This is it right here. Watch this right here.
Oh, yeah. Throw it over the time of television, boy.
Oh, yeah. It took you long enough.
Oh, wait.
Hey.
Why you eating like you still pregnant?
Man,
come on, man. Y'all
you sharing? I'm sharing it.
Stupid. You stupid, man.
You can hear your laugh all the way outside.
All right, listen. What y'all need to do right now, y'all better go on Throw It Off Entertainment YouTube page and subscribe today. That's THROW''D if y'all want to get this comedy, man. It's great.
Subscribe!
Man, I ain't want to mustard no more.
Man, I know you ain't sick. You put this like a mustard towel on me.
He mad about top boy. He mad about top boy.
That's all right. I just
Party bar.
Man, yo, so man, GK, man, so I hear you got this motivational speaker thing going on.
Yeah,
you know,
it's brand new, man.
Tell me somebody.
So look, I used to be a stand-up comedian, and so it was never really big about talking in front of a large crowd, but it was always something missing. I always used to say this prayer to God that I wanted to be able to touch people's hearts, souls, and minds.
Yeah.
So people used to always pull me to the side when I'm out and about, and I just tell them something that motivate them, right? So one day I was sitting on the couch and I got that little voice, you know, that's God speaking to you. And they say, "I want you to do motivation speaking." So I grabbed my phone, said some stuff, and I didn't write it down. Most of these motivating speakers write stuff down. Even when I did comedy, I never wrote down that down.
Yeah.
And I put it online, and next thing you know, it was called Finding Your Passion.
Yeah.
And then another one called Are You a Diamond? And everybody started hitting me up.
Yeah, yeah.
And so we all need some type of motivation, because sometimes we get depressed or we think that we're not good enough. But I use my motivation not just I use the spirit, and I use life.
Yeah.
And I use the struggles that I went through.
Yeah.
So like, you know, I've been through a lot, and just like one of my things called the diamond. You know, the diamond, when you make a diamond, it goes through a whole lot of pressure before it's ready.
Yeah.
And in life, we go through a whole lot of pressure before we're ready to be presented. God will hide you from the world until it's time for Him to show you who you are. You know what I'm saying? And same thing with passion. God equips you with things. When you're born, He equips you with things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how you know what your passion is. Yeah. Now you just got to mold. He already tell you what the end goal is. Yeah. But He don't show you the journey. If we all knew the journey, would we do it? Yeah. Nope. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's kind of like what I do, my motivation.
That's a good question.
And we go through it like that. So I mean, we all every day is something good, and then now I just let the Spirit guide me.
That's what I love it. I love it, man. So man, he got Listen, y'all, GK got a lot of stuff going on, and I just want to, reiterate, man, he got Glamour Fitness going on. So, ladies, if you into fitness and you interested in getting on this bullfrog and making a brand for yourself, he also does branding. He has the clothing line. He does the billboards, small businesses, personal. He got motivational speaking, and that's, I always want to make sure I tell everybody that's the epitome of black excellence right there.
Yeah.
Of getting out here. You're not always clocking into a 9 to 5, but making a way for yourself. I called him earlier a serial entrepreneur, and he has these different ways that he's doing different things. And so, if they are interested in all these different things that you have going on, where can they find you? Social medias, websites.
Let's just get down to it. You can call me.
He said I'm about to direct line.
You can call me 225-439-2422.
Okay.
You can call me 225-439-2422. You can call me. But
serious inquiries.
Social media is glamour.fitness.showcase, g.k.williams_. Then you got the Billboard _media. And then if you contact me on that and you're interested in the Pro Machine, I'll send you that. YouTube is glamour.fitness.showcase. We growing real fast. I only been on YouTube for 6 months, and I already have 60,000 views and over 526 followers and subscribers. So I haven't been on YouTube that long. Motivation is g.k.williams. So and then if you're having a hard time with traffic, it don't matter if it's YouTube, if it's iTunes, I do that too. Yep. Okay. And I have a success report on that. If you're having a hard time with your social media, a lot of y'all having a hard time because y'all have no niche. Yeah. So I can help y'all with that.
That's what's up, man. Y'all heard it right here on the Crib Podcast with Throwed Off Entertainment, baby. GK, we appreciate you being here, man.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
I might have to get that frog machine from you though.
I'm gonna try it out off camera because y'all not about to play me. I'm scared.
Hey, we gonna come out with a song. Drop down to get your frog out.
Drop down. Hey, you need to do that. Put that with my shit. Drop down, get your frog.
These ladies gonna do it too.
One more thing. I want to get a shout out to Deidre in Dallas. She really be helping me out. Cheyenne in Dallas. Those are my influencers. Yeah. Cat OG. Hey, Cat is a personal trainer here in Houston. Okay. Y'all, do that. Taja, my makeup artist, business partner, she helped me out with all my fashion. So I got a little team. None of that will happen, but I'm always looking for more influencers and more people who do content online because it's gonna take a village to make this pop off.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, y'all know our little thing. We always have a little slogan, man. Yep. We always say, you already how I go?
We gon' make it. We gon' make it. We gon' make it.
We gon' make it. Get butt naked. Butt naked in this bitch.
We out, baby.
Hey, we out, man.
Nothing but booty and cheeks. Nothing. Make it happen. Make it happen. Yeah. All that.
That's all it's about.
Y'all say I'm the freaky one.
Like, what the hell? What the fuck?